Okay, so I usually fluff up the flour. So I take like one. We'll make 4 cups of flour. 2, not over, 4, 3, about 4. Okay, so that's that. And you just fluff it up a little. So to the 4 cups of flour, I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon for every cup of flour. Estimated. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we have that. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon and a half of salt, basically. They're about. I don't usually add yeast to when I'm making the bakes. I'm just going to add a little. And what it does, it adds some fluffiness, a little extra fluffiness, not anything much. Just about, gosh.
Mama.
That's like a quarter teaspoon. You know, that's just like a little bit. A little. You know, not anything
too much.
Right? So you don't even really have to add it. The baking powder by itself does wonders. And in there, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of butter, margarine, shortening, any one of them. And what I do, you have to mix it into the flour until you get fine breadcrumbs. Okay, I washed my hands before I started, so my hands are clean. Just saying. Always make sure your hands are clean because that's food. Okay, so that's that for here. Now, this is my take on it. Different people make it differently, but it works for me, and so that's what I have been using. Okay, so in there I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sugar. In there, a little more. If you like it sweeter, you add some more sugar. And in here, I have 2 cups of water. Now, what I do, I put it in there gradually. You can use milk if you want, but most times we use just plain water. Okay, so you pour it in here gradually. That's 2 cups of water. Pour it in gradually. Stir in the sugar in that you put in the well. Just stir it in like this. Add a little oil in that mixture. All of that helps the dough to remain soft and nice. You add this here, then you gently fold in the rest of the flour. See how soft the mixture is. And I'm using a spoon. You can use your hand, but for that soft part, that initial part, I'm using a spoon. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, I'm gonna now go onto my hand so I can feel the dough and see how soft it is. It is soft. So what I do, I'm gonna add a little water here just to get in the last bit of flour. Okay, so this is very soft. Baking powder dough, you don't need it too much. You basically want to just, you know, soften it up with your fingers. Do not need like this. No, it's your fingers. It's a soft dough. See? Break up all those lumps in there. If you're feeling lumps, add a little water. Not much. You put it in gradually. Yeah. So until you have a soft enough dough. See? As you put your finger through and you feel any hard lumps, you just break it up, squeeze it up in there. Okay? This is what it looks like. Okay? So now it is sticky, so I need to get it to come together. What I do, I take a little flour, and spread around. You don't need to squeeze the dough at that point in time. Just spread it around. You see, it's coming together. Take off what's on your fingers, put it into the mix. Okay, and you just do this lightly, just to get it together, to come together. Do it lightly. Right? No kneading like this or like this, right? Just a little more flour. Just bringing it together. Okay, and what I usually do after that, I will take a little oil in my hand just to smooth it up. See? This also helps to bring the dough together, to prevent it from sticking to your hand. See? Okay. Right, so you just continue doing this. Bring it together into a soft ball. Alright, see, pressing your finger in, and it's still soft. So you don't need, just bring it together. And you take it as a ball, turn it over, and put it to rest. And you cover with a damp cloth. I've already wet this and drain out the water, and I'm going to just cover this for at least 25 to 30 minutes. Let the dough relax, and then we come back to do the rolls and to fry the bakes. Is that? Okay. So we see how nice and soft the dough is. Nice. Soft. Okay, so we're about to make some balls. I'm going to spread some flour so I can rest the balls there. So wherever you can use a plate or whatever it is for you to put your dough balls. So I'm going to just break off these pieces. It is a soft dough, so you take off. You just add some flour to your hand so it does not stick to it, and you bring it together. Do not put it in too tightly, lightly. Okay, and you form your balls and you just rest it. Do the same. Yes, it's sticky, but not so sticky that it cannot come off your hand. And if you don't want it too big, you just take off some from it. Flour your hand so it doesn't stick on it. Okay, see? And you do that until you've done all the dough. I need to show you. Just flour your fingers. So when you finish too much, just pull out a piece from it. And that's it. See?
Okay. Okay.
Yep, so I'm almost done. And that's how it's done. Quite easy.
Like, comment, subscribe for part 2.
There it is. That's a big one. I'm just going to leave this one like that. Okay. And there you have it. Your dough balls ready for... So you can cover it while you put your oil to
Get hot.
get hot. You just cover it with the damp cloth so it does not dry. The skin does not get a dry outer skin. Okay, so when you're ready, it's nice and smooth. Okay, so you're going to test the oil to see if it's ready. So you're just going to drop. Oh, it's very much ready. See all those bubbles? It may even be too hot. Okay, so you take each roll. Take a little flour. Take each roll. See how that bubble to the top? That's what we want when you put it in there. So most people would open the dough with their hands, right? But then I prefer to use a rolling pin, so I get a nice smooth. Okay, so you do that and you put it in there. Right. And for me, I prefer to use deep frying for it. It just fries so much better. Okay, so you roll another one like this, lightly, not tight, not heavy, light, just to flatten it a little. You put it in there. You see now this, you do not want to let it get crystallized before you turn it. You turn it over right away so it does not crystallize, so it rises properly. This one, as soon as it turns, you just lift it. And the same thing, you continue. See? You put it in there. Keep turning the bake so it does not get brown on the side too fast. This one is up, so you just hold it and turn it over right away. This allows it to fluff up nicely. Okay, so I'm going to do another one. Light. Okay, this is it. Okay, put it in there. Always keep turning the bake so it cooks evenly and it does not brown too fast before it cooks on the inside. I think it can take another one. Okay, let me I'll show you how it's done when you use the hand to open it up. You just flatten the dough and open it up like this. Okay, just open it up like this and you put it in there.
And that one continue.
Don't right. So what I do sometimes, I just I prepare my dough and put it there, so by the time one set is ready, I could just turn it over right away. So you see this? I just turn it over. So this part of it would just fluff up. If you let it crystallize too fast, then you find it would not fluff up enough. Right? So these have fluff up really nicely. Okay, you just let it. Ensure your heat is on low so it does not burn too fast, and continue turning. See? And that's it. Okay, so while this is happening, what I do, I would just roll some, let it lie there. Alright, put it on the side while keeping an eye on the bakes so it does not burn or get too brown. These are almost done. So it's like you're just prepping the dough and leaving it there until you're ready. If you do not have a rolling pin, it can easily be done with a bottle. Okay? It can easily be done using a bottle. Okay, so let me take this off and then I will show how to do it with a bottle. Don't mind my pot, that's just with age it does that, and the oil does that. It's a pan that I use for deep frying, so it's not dirty, it's not rusty, it's just the oil causing me to do that. Okay, so let me get a bottle. Okay, so you can use the side of that bottle, you can use a tall bottle, you know, and just roll it. See? Same thing, you don't roll it too hard. Now my bake's going in. And there you have it. Okay? So you have your bowl waiting with your napkin so you can put it in right away. And that's it, guys. This is how you make the bakes. You go in here, same thing. Go gently, don't burn yourself.
Or others.
Or others. Ooh, my daughter experienced the burning last week. Okay. As it turns, you just turn it over. Right. And you just allow it to fry. Turning.
Let's see how it's fluffing up.
Yes, very nicely fluffing up. Okay, so while that is happening, I use my flour and prepare the rest of it.
That's it, folks. Very simple bake recipe.
Yes, simple, fluffy. See how easy that was?
Just takes a little practice.
Yes, very easy. Light on the hands, and I'm not the lightest of persons. I'm the roughest person you could come across. But with the bakes, you know, you just have to go light.
Okay.
Okay, so there you have it, guys. Nice fluffy bakes. See? Oh, see this? Nice and fluffy. See? Easy. You can eat it with your cheese, your eggs, whatever you want. Good to go. Your saltfish. Hey, the way Lucians like it? That's right. And the cocoa tea. Well, we call it cocoa tea here in St. Lucia. Our nice, lovely cocoa tea. That's right. And there you have it. Saw how I did it from start to finish. This is the end result. Hope you like it and hope you try it.